All right, let's dive right in. Today, we're building a complete blueprint for one of the most reliable, most controllable shots in all of golf, the fade. If you're looking for that go-to shot when the pressure's on, you are in exactly the right place.
We've all been there, right? You aim straight down the middle of the fairway, make a great swing, and then you just watch helplessly as your ball takes a sharp right turn into the trees. That big, frustrating slice, it feels completely out of your control. But what if you could take that same basic left to right movement and turn it into your biggest strength?
Well, you can. And the best players in the world do it all the time. When the tournament is on the line and they absolutely have to find the fairway, players like Tiger Woods, Nelly Korda, they all lean on the fade. Why? Because it's predictable, it's safe, and believe it or not, it's actually pretty easy to learn.
So here's our game plan. We're going to build your fade from the ground up. First, we'll define exactly what it is and unlock the simple physics behind it. Then we'll get into the practical, step-by-step blueprint for both your irons and your driver. We'll even cover the common mistakes and how to fix them before we talk about when to use this shot on the course to really lower your scores.
Okay, first things first. Let's get a super clear definition so we're all speaking the same language. What exactly is a fade and how is it different from that nasty slice?
So, a fade is all about control. For a right-handed player, the ball starts just a little bit left of your target and then makes a gentle, predictable curve back toward it. Think of it as the slice's much more sophisticated and reliable cousin. It's that predictability that the pros absolutely love.
Now, you might be thinking this requires some kind of complicated, handsy manipulation during the swing, but it really doesn't. The secret to hitting a perfect fade is actually way simpler than you'd think, and it all boils down to two key things happening at the moment of impact. Here it is, the entire secret. You just need two things to be true when you hit the ball. Number one, your club face has to be a little bit open compared to the direction your club is swinging. And number two, that swing path needs to be moving from slightly outside the target line to inside it. That's it. If you can create that relationship, the ball has no choice but to fade.
So, how in the world do we create those two conditions without tying ourselves into a pretzel? The best part is we do it before we even swing. The answer is all in the setup. Let's build your blueprint for a perfect iron fade.
Okay, 4 simple keys. First, set up your body. That's your feet, hips, and shoulders, aiming just a little bit left of where you want the ball to end up. Now, this next part is absolutely critical. Take your club face and point it directly at the target. Third, just shuffle the ball about a half ball forward in your stance. And finally, here's the magic part. Just swing along the line of your body. That's it. You see, the most important takeaway here is to let your setup do all the heavy lifting. By aiming your body left but keeping the club face aimed at the target, you've already created that perfect relationship we just talked about. Your job is just to make a normal, smooth swing along your body line. Don't try to steer it or cut across the ball. Trust the setup.
Of course, whenever you're learning a new shot, things can go a little sideways at first. That's totally normal. So let's go over a foolproof drill to make sure you're setting up right every time, and then we'll tackle the most common mistakes people make.
This 2-stick drill is an absolute game changer for learning this shot. Just lay one alignment stick on the ground pointing straight at your target. That's your club face line. Then lay a second stick down for your feet, aiming a little bit to the left of the first one. Now your only job is to line up your club face with the first stick, your body with the second, and then swing along your body line. It makes the correct path almost automatic. Here are a couple of quick fixes. If your fade is turning into a big slice, chances are you're opening the club face at address. Remember, point it at the target. If you're just pulling the ball straight left, you're probably aiming your body way too far left. Just a little is all you need. And if you're hitting it thin, make sure you keep your weight moving forward through impact. Okay, once you've got that iron fade feeling good on the range, it's time to take that newfound control and apply it to the big dog. The principles are exactly the same, but we just need a couple of small setup tweaks for the driver. So the setup feels almost identical, but with a couple of key differences. Your ball position is still forward, right off your lead heel like normal, but you'll want to tee the ball up just a little bit higher than you usually do. This really helps encourage that sweeping out to in motion. From there, it's the same rules. Body aims left, club face aims at the target, or maybe just a hair open. The feeling you're really looking for with a driver fade is one of smoothness. You are not trying to chop down on the ball. A great swing thought is to feel the club finishing or exiting to the left of the target after impact. It's a shallow, sweeping feeling, not a steep, forceful one.
So you now know how to hit a fade, but just as important, if not more so, is knowing when and why to use it. This is where the fade goes from being just another shot in your bag to a real strategic weapon. Okay, picture this. The pin is tucked on the right side of the green. A fade is perfect because you can start the ball safely at the middle and let it drift toward the hole. Or what if there's water or out of bounds all down the left side? Aim left of it and fade it back. Fades also tend to fly a bit higher and land softer, which is amazing for firm greens. And honestly, when you just have to hit the fairway, this is your shot. All right, let's bring it all home and lock in that final blueprint for good. It really is this simple. To hit a controlled, repeatable fade, remember these 4 things. 1. Aim your body slightly left. 2. Aim your club face right at the target. 3. Position the ball a little forward. And 4, the most important part, trust it. Just make your normal swing along your body line and let your setup do the rest. By mastering these simple changes, you're not just adding a new shot to your arsenal. You're gaining a real tool for precision, for safety, and for confidence when you need it most. So the only question left is, are you ready to go out there and make the fade your secret weapon?